Hey guys, welcome to ToggleMyLore. It's 3 in the morning for us, and we're kind of out of it, but I would attempt to have a conversation, but I really can't think of a lore topic to discuss tonight. Well, demon hunters, but Drew and Chris know pretty much nothing about it right now, so.
I know that it's a stupid idea. Why would they do that?
Because it's an awesome idea. I mean, sure, they divided some of the class trademarks between warlocks and rogues, but even so, it'd still be viable either way, and they can change things up quite a bit. You don't have to have metamorphosis for a demon hunter.
Well, you know, Chris Metzen, he likes to always pull a slippy dick.
The only thing that I see is, I mean, there were hints in Cataclysm that they may bring it on. There was the crazy demon hunter teaching other night elves how to be demon hunters underneath the Maw of the Void in Darkshore, and then there was that group of demon hunter cultists in Fellwood. Haven't you noticed Blizz likes to drop in those little tiny tidbits of things that keep it from, you know, keep speculation going? I mean, you know, Death Knights, they alluded to that quite a bit back in Classic with Naxxramas.
I never really knew much about it enough to actually pay attention to it, so... I mean, there probably are hints there, I just haven't seen them yet. I'll probably have to go back in the game and play around a little bit more to find them. But, I don't know, you pretty much know lore as much as anybody can, so...
Well, there was only one other hint that I found that it may be possible. Council of the Black Harvest in 5.2 is said to... The questline involves going and retrieving a piece of Illidan Soul from his corpse. Now, why the Council of the Black Harvest would want it, I don't know, but my immediate assumption is that they would want to bring Illidan back to life. I mean, you gotta think, the dude knew, he lived for 10,000 something years, he knows quite a lot about Well of Eternity and demons and all that stuff, so he would actually be a pretty good consultant for the council, I think. Tolbarad, let's go. Yes, we are playing while we're doing this episode, but anyway. Hope that warrior doesn't show up again.
Okay, I've never done this before, so how does this work?
Cat bases. Simple. I'm going for Warden. Anyway, people, what are your thoughts? Post in the comments below. Well, the empty comment space below. Be nice to see it filled up for once. Anyway, I want to know what you guys think. Do you think demon hunters will be a viable option for a class eventually, or do you think that the resurrection of Illidan speculation is total bullshit?
Well, I mean, Illidan was a demon hunter, so I mean, they could always...
He was the demon hunter, Drew. I mean, Sargeras himself cut out his eyes.
Well... Oh, wait, I thought he was born
Oh, that druid.
that...
No, Illidan was originally, he had an aptitude for druidic arts, but he went down the path of the arcane, then he got obsessed with magic. He basically became a blood elf. He got addicted to using magic, and then he was imprisoned for creating a second Well of Eternity under Nordrassil, and then 10,000 years later, he was released by Toronto.
2-Horded ICG, Death Knight, and a druid.
Alright, cool.
As you can probably tell, Alistair Hill is quite the Burning Crusade lore master.
I'm quite the lore master when it comes to anything. Granted, I don't have the lore master title, but that doesn't mean shit. Yeah, that title, I mean, I'm all for lore, but questing constantly is not one of my favorite things to do. Oh, Chris, you're dead.
I've been dead.
Drew, stay here and defend. I'm gonna go get the other base. I'm gonna back up Chris.
What? Oh.
Stay here, and if anyone comes up, kill
Yeah, me kill somebody. That's hilarious.
Just, okay, just call it out if something happens and I'll come running again. Chris, do you
They're
want me to
going
grab?
for they're going down there.
Alright, cool. Perfect. Then Drew and I shall ambush. I hope Drew's good at ambush.
Be ready, Drew. They're coming.
Which side?
They're just coming straight in. I'm thinking. I'm following them.
Stay in the shroud for now. Till we see.
They're coming up the middle.
Good.
Letting the DK go through.
Nice.
And he's here.
As mentioned earlier, community question for this episode is: Demon Hunters viable class, yes or no? I'm at the.
Drew, it hurts. Be careful.
In any case, mentioning the Black Harvest, Nick, what is your opinion? I, for one, pretty excited.
Got the. Anyway, Black Harvest. Well, from what we know, they are a group of ancient and powerful warlocks, but we still know very little about them. Number one, there was a Worgen who was burned by... Was he burned by Deathwing, or wasn't one of them burned by Ragnaros or something?
I can't remember, but are you coming up towards me again? Because I just saw somebody.
I have to cap another base. Chris, go help and defend for now.
Hold on.
Yeah, I think a rogue is just here. There we go.
No. Druid.
Druid?
He went down really easy.
Barrel. Yeah, because I blew him up and he was healing. He already popped all his major cooldowns on me. There's a priest here now, we don't got it. And a death knight.
Council of Black Harvest. Well,
Oh, yeah, we're
Sounds
fucked.
like they're interested.
There's like 6 people here.
And
They're
a
either
death.
interested. They're either interested in the old gods or the Legion.
Why so hasty to jump to conclusions?
Well, you gotta think of where you hear about them from. The Codex of Zerath, which is a demon manual. You even have to, in the questline, you even have to ask your demon about it and see what the demon knows. That leads me to believe that definitely there's a demon influence to it, not just old god.
Well, of course, but the whole reason why they're banded together is because everybody, mages, warriors, you know, they're pushing themselves to new limits, and the warlocks didn't want to get left in the dust. So the most powerful of both the Horde and the Alliance warlocks banded together and created the Black Harvest in order to uncover, you know, forbidden secrets in order to expand their power and stand up amongst the rest.
Also interesting. By the way, I'd like to bring up an interesting point about the Legion. There is one Dreadlord that we have not faced yet. He has not been seen in game at all, but he was in Warcraft 3, known to still be alive, and he is supposedly leading the Dreadlords at this point. Mephistroth was his name. Oh, Lunar Festival started already.
Oh,
Wow.
where the hell are you guys?
We were gone
'Cause
for
I have
10
no
minutes.
idea where I'm...
I went to Dalaran. We left.
You guys left? Why?
There's like
Too many
6,
people.
7.
We can't do 3-on-7, Drew. Even we're not that good.
Oh.
I think that's the 15-minute mark. No, never mind. I didn't bother timing this episode, but
Oh, okay. So what are we doing now?
no.
I'm out.
Alright.
See ya. Alright, then I guess that's it for tonight's ToggleMyLore. We'll have another one whenever we're awake. I'm Nick. And Drew is somewhere and Chris just left. So, bye-bye. Don't forget to post comments. We love to hear you guys talk for once, because we have viewers.
So Ruby is
They
out.
never say anything. Alright, bye guys.